everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Steve Callaway, Steve Callaway 1 on YouTube, and we're here with Mosarz M. 11 hours ago this was posted. This is, of course, Angelina's mom, Sara, looking as beautiful as ever. And let us watch this. Yeah, I think Sara doesn't get a lot of camera time. I think now that Angelina's 19 and Juliette's a little older, I think Sarah's loosening up a little bit and letting us see her in these posing situations. And she's always been comfortable, though, like with Angelina, with the interviews and such. Sara has always looked very poised and very elegant, in my opinion. And now she's having just a little fun. She looks great. I'm not sure how old she is, but she's a beautiful lady. Thank you, Sara. Thanks for sharing a bit of fun with us here, and a little beauty, actually a lot of beauty, and a little bit of fun. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Now we've got another Secret of the Soul. That's apparently is the Angelina Jordan. I guess the name of the album, I would guess. Lyrics, Mery, September 9th. Another little promo here, I guess. I don't know how long this is, but we'll click on this triangle, see what we get. Okay, so yeah, this is a reminder that the album's going to be out on September 9th. And now, we think we know the name of the album. Now, I wonder if it's actually going to come out in some vinyl. I think there's a lot of us hoping so. In any case, I can't wait I'm really getting excited about hearing what Angelina is going to do for us here. Secret of the Soul. Very intriguing title. Thank you, Angelina. Thank you, Mery. Thank you, everybody involved with the project, which is, I think, mostly family. We'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. This is video number 3 of 4, and this is August 31st. So, summer is officially over, if we use the calendar as our guide. And I know here in the United States, school starts next week. Back to school. That means summer vacation for sure is over. And tomorrow here in the United States is Labor Day. So it's our last summer-like vacation for the year. But with all that said, we got other really important things to take care of, like read this writing from Mery, Mosarz. Let's get busy. Life is a wheel that never stops turning. Today, someone may sit on the throne of power. Tomorrow, that same one may stand in need. Many think that by joining hands with authority, they can crush rights and escape judgment. But there is always a hand above all hands, a hand that cannot be bought or silenced. I have seen a father shut his door on his little child, leaving him only a pair of second-hand shoes. I have seen a mother live in silence, dignity in her eyes, and suffocation in her throat. And I have seen a man miserably with bread, with smiles, with the embrace he never gave, yet reckless in love and vanity. He became a thief of time and life, a thief of the paintings of a helpless artist, stealing her colors and dreams, never returning them, robbing the youth and radiance of a woman of light, for his darkness survived only by extinguishing her glow. The rights of children are a pure song rising to heaven, and the sigh of the innocent, like lightning in a dark sky, will tear through the veil. The house built on force and theft will not stand. Its roof will fall and bury those inside. And this is the eternal truth. If the whole world unites to strip someone of honor, they will fail. And if the whole world gathers to grant honor, without his will, it will never be. Mery Zamani. Life is a wheel that never stops turning. Nice way to put it. Today, someone may sit on the throne of power. Tomorrow, that same one may stand in need. Can happen. I've seen it happen. One might say, I don't think I was ever on the throne of power, but, you know, I'm not in the same, what would you call it? I'm not in the same position I was in years ago. How's that? Many think by joining hands with authority, they can crush rights and escape judgment. But there is always a hand above all hands, a hand that cannot be bought or silenced. This is another very deep and I believe very personal writing by Mery Zamani. Let me finish reading it because I think parts of it I didn't read very well. I have seen a father shut his door on his little child, leaving him only a pair of second-hand shoes. I have seen a mother live in silence, dignity in her eyes and suffocation in her throat. And I have seen a man, miserly with bread, with smiles, with the embrace he never gave, yet reckless in love and vanity. He became a thief of time and life, a thief of the paintings of a helpless artist, stealing her colors and dreams, never returning them, robbing the youth and radiance of a woman of light, for his darkness survived only by extinguishing her glow. You know, that's something I believed for a long time. Probably never would say it in such eloquent words, but I know some people have asked me in the past, you know, there's somebody that's got a big mouth, they say things about you and blah, 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 and all this, right? And then I know I had somebody one time, one of my friends say, how come that stuff doesn't bother you? It doesn't seem to bother you that people do that. And I said, hey, they can say whatever they want. You know, if I react to it and respond to it, I'm giving it power it doesn't deserve to have. I'm going on with my day. I'm going to do what I intended to do today. Doesn't matter what they say, how they say it, how true or not. None of that matters. I got things I'm going to do today. Hopefully good things. So whatever they say there, they can say whatever they want. It's a free country. You can speak. Doesn't mean I have to listen. Doesn't mean I have to give it any thought or time or energy. So that's the way I kind of felt that way pretty much my whole life, which is kind of weird. But I think that is so true. You know, it's not, you're empowering the bad thing by giving it energy to become even bigger, I think, when you react or respond or fight back sometimes. I'm not saying you should be a doormat, but there are certain things that just don't, there's no win. You can't win at everything. robbing the youth and radiance of a woman of light. Yeah, some people beat others down so that they have somebody's back to step on to raise themselves up, and that is a terrible thing. Many of us have probably witnessed something like that. Maybe some of us have been a part of something like that. But yeah, it's really not. We should be, as Angelina has said in her concerts, and as I put at the end of all my comments, love and kindness. That's what we should be spreading every time that we are about to spread anything. It should be love and or kindness or both, in my opinion. Wouldn't that be great if the whole world did that? No more war, no more discord. Everybody doing what they can to help those that are less fortunate. The rights of children are a pure song rising to heaven, and the sigh of the innocent, like lightning in a dark sky, will tear through the veil. The house built on force and theft will not stand. Its roof will fall and bury those inside. And this is the eternal truth. If the whole world unites to strip someone of honor, they will fail. And if the whole world gathers to grant honor, without His will, it will never be. It's so true that one of the few things that you and I have that we control it entirely. There's a few things. One of them is integrity, which could fit in the category also of honor. And the other one is, I think, is love, is one of them, and truth. The only one that you really and truly control completely, I think, is integrity. Maybe love. The truth sometimes, same two people can look at a situation and can each find different truths that are actually true to them, but they're maybe opposites or totally different. So it's not a universal truth. Love is a universal truth. Honor, to me, is a universal truth too. However, that could be described as different things. But we all know what it is. We don't have to really. Some things can't be put into words, like love. How many songs, how many ballads, how many books, how many movies about love, right? And they're all trying to capture the moment. And it's so difficult because it's totally and completely unique to the individuals involved. Well, that's it. I have rambled on way too long. We will see you on the next video. This is, as I said, 3 of 4. We got one more to do. Let's do it. Hello, everybody. This is our 4th and final video today, and it's also from Mosarz M, as all 4 were today. And this is Juliette on the passenger side of the car. And I have not seen it before, so I don't know what we're going to have here, but let's go right ahead and watch. Okay, that Juliette, she just has the movements of a dancer. She has always had that, even when she was little. So that's her one of her areas of artistic ability. Okay, now let me tell you about some of the comments over here. Okay, uh, Peter Hormel says AJ at the wheel, Juliette riding shotgun. Look out, world. Yep. Ken Gell, Miss Juliette, the co-pilot. Yep. Michael Turner, y'all been changing up the seating arrangements lately. Yep. Don says I used to chauffeur my grandmother around when I was Angelina's age too. Yep. So yeah, there's some other comments all along the same vein. Yeah, so usually Juliette was in the back of the car with Grandma Mary, and Sara was in the front. So now that's shuffled around a little bit. That ought to do it for this one. Thanks, guys. Have a great August 31st, a Sunday, and we shall see you tomorrow, September 1st, starting into the fall season. Have a great one. Bye-bye.